So, you know, ultimately, you don't really want to look at, like, when you're weighing yourself, you want to try not to look at your weight over like a 24-hour period. You want to try and look at your weight over like a 7-day period or a 14-day period. Okay. Because then it will take those large peaks and valleys and it will put them a little bit more into perspective. Because, like, man, I'm, you know, God, I'm 4 pounds heavier today. It's like, yeah, but over the course of the last 2 weeks, you'll have 6 pounds. Who cares if you're 4 pounds heavier today when over the course of the last 2 weeks, you'll have 6 pounds. Okay. What's up, everybody?
Right on a curve.
You guys hear me?
Yes.
I can hear you, but I can't see you.
Oh, I'm working on that.
Okay.
And ow, there I am, coming at you.
All right.
Gotta love a man in pink.
That's it.
It's a strong man to wear pink.
Talking about. Wait a minute, this is pink.
It's pink.
There are 2 types of guys who wear pink in this world.
Are you over here?
Those who are strong, those who are.
Colorblind.
Where are you gonna make that?
Hey, all the way from Alaska.
I'm here.
All right, gang. Let's
That's it's over there, means. Right?
I'm listening to them, so
Okay, there you go.
let's get you guys started.
Maybe just have your whistle, you need to try it over where it is.
no sandwiches today.
So let's do some hip up with leg extensions. So I'm going to drive up into a hip up position. I'm going to hold the hip up position. Okay. I'm going to bring my knee to my chest, and then I'm going to straighten my knee. I'm going to think about trying to drive my heel to the ceiling, and then back down. Bring the knee to the chest, straighten the heel to the ceiling, and then back down. So the whole time I want you to pelvis up, glutes tight, pelvis up. 8 reps each side. Bring it up. Knee comes to the chest. Straighten the leg. Back down.
8 on one side and then 8 on the other.
You can. Let's go 8 alternating. Eight alternating. Once you guys get 8 each, we're going to stay on our back. We're going to go palms, arms out to the side, palms up. And we're going to go feet and knees together. Okay, so on our back, palms up, arms straight, so we're making a T, feet and knees together. What I'm going to do, I'm going to let my knees go to my right side. I'm going to look away from my knees, and I'm going to rotate my right palm down. So my left palm's up, my right palm's down, looking at my left palm. I let my knees come over to my left-hand side. I turn my left palm down, look at my right hand, palm up. Then I go back other side. So whatever side my knees go to, I look to the opposite side. And the side that I'm looking towards, that palm is up. And then back. Which side up? Give me 4 more each side. 4 more each side, please. All right, gang, once you guys get 4 each side, we're gonna flip over onto our, on all fours. I want your butt as close as you can get it towards your heel. You take your knees apart from each other, make it easier. We're gonna control that. I'm gonna reach my right hand straight. I'm gonna roll my right arm to the ceiling. I'm gonna keep my elbow locked, and then I'll lift my arm up off the ground, and then switch sides. Reach. Roll the palm up, keep the elbow locked. Lift the hand back down. The 8 each side, please. Reach, roll, lift. Once you guys are done with that, maybe you should stand up. Once you guys are done with that reach, roll, and lift, go ahead, stand up. All right, we're gonna do, I'm gonna give you guys 2 different exercises to do. The first exercise is a single leg get up. Sometimes we call this the Linda. But basically, I'm gonna pick one leg up off the ground. I'm gonna reach my hands down to the ground. I'm gonna sit down onto the ground any way I can, keeping this leg off the ground, and then I stand back up. Okay? That's the first option. The second option is to just stand on one foot and just reach down and touch both hands to the ground nice and slow. So if you want to do a Linda, you're going to do 2 on each side. Or single leg ground touch, you're going to do 6 on each side. So 2 to 3 Lindas or 6 single leg ground touches. 1, 2, 3, go.
What's that word, Melinda?
What's that?
That word, Melinda?
Linda. Just
Like
Linda.
Linda.
Yeah.
Oh, no, well, Linda.
Wow, Linda? No. Although this is named after a plant, the Roker knee.
Doing this?
No. Skiing, and this is how she had to get up off the ground. So 2 to 3, or about 4, just ground touches. After you get those done, you need 6 lateral squat or lateral lunges each side. So after you get those done, we're doing 6 lateral squats or lateral lunges, your choice. So 6 lateral lunges, 6 lateral squats, and then we're into our self-love. So once you guys get your 6 lateral squats, 6 lateral lunges done, give me some toe touches. Give me some deep squats. Give me some arms overhead.
Lateral squats in, something, what you said?
After your lateral squats, toe touches.
Oh, total.
We do have day, for those of you who don't know our self-love, toe touches. Two to 4 toe touches, pushing the hips back first. Then we got a couple deep squats. I want head and chest up. After our deep squats, we got arms overhead. Today is day 2 of the new program. Day dose.
Oh, overhead then touch toes?
Well, you can put it anywhere you want.
Oh.
But for the overhead, I want you to lay down on the ground. And then just bring your arms over top of your head. Your arms overhead. We're using quadruped spinal waves. So on all fours. Putting my hands in the ground. Rounding the upper back, arching. Rounding and arching through the upper back. How forward. We get it.
Exercising, yeah.
What's that?
Sorry, talking to my daughter.
That's okay. So again, after your quadruped spinal waves, give me some wrist stretches. So palms down, fingertips away. Then we're going to go palms up. Fingertips towards us. Last one, palms down, fingertips towards us. Okay. Day 2, week 1, means I want you guys taking it kind of easy today. We're going to introduce some new exercises. For those of you who have done a lot of the phases with us, there are bound to be some exercises that you have done in the past. If you feel really, really confident and comfortable with those particular exercises, those are the ones I want you to take part in. For the first 2 exercises. First one we're going to do is going to be a front plank or a single leg front plank. And then we're going to superset that with 3D hops. So we're going to do our front plank first, and then I'll get you guys to stand up and we'll do our 3D hops. We'll demonstrate how to do that. So front plank, just a regular front plank. Found my stopwatch. Yes. All right. Good. Big timer. Okay, getting front plank. We're gonna go in 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1, go. 30-second front plank. I want you guys squeezing your quads hard. I want you squeezing your butt hard. I want you squeezing your abs hard. If you can do those 3 things, you're going to make this front plank much harder. Halfway done. Job, ladies. 5 seconds. That's right. Rest. So we got 3D hops. 3D hops are going to be 6 directions that we're going to hop through. I'm going to take a small hop forward, small hop backward, backward, forward. That's my first 2 directions. Then I'm going to stop, hop to the side, back to my start, hop to the other side, back to my start. That's my next 2 directions. Finally, I do a little baby hop turn, back to my start, baby hop turn, back to my start. There's my other 2. Forward, backward, backward, forward, side, side, twist, twist. So that is 6 hops. What we're going to do is we're going to do 2 times around, so that's 12 hops total. So if you wanted to, you could just also just do our regular jumps, 12. Okay, or just doing the up onto the toes, the heel raises. Okay, so 12 hops or 2 times around, 3D. 3, 2, 1, go. No, that's good, guys. You guys got it. We're gonna go. After we get our hops done, we're only doing one set. We got our shit we gotta get through. So after we get that done, we're going back on the ground into a half get up. There you go, Steve. We're gonna get to it. We'll get up. All right. We're on a side. So my right leg is straight, my left leg is bent. My right hand out to the side. So right leg straight, left leg bent, right hand to the side. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna roll all the way over onto my right side. I'm gonna drop my elbow into the ground. I'm gonna come up onto my elbow. I'm gonna come up onto my hand. I'm gonna lift my hips up in the air as high as I can. And then back down. Okay? So it goes roll onto your side, up onto your elbow, up onto your hand, hip up as high as you can. And then back down. So we're gonna do 1 minute. We're gonna do 30 seconds on one side, and then we're gonna do 30 seconds on the other side. I will do it with you guys so you can watch. Five, 3, 2, 1, go. So I got one leg straight, one leg bent. I'm gonna roll all the way over onto the side of the straight leg. I'm gonna come up on my elbow. I'm gonna come up on my hand. I'm gonna push my right foot, my left leg, and my left hand into the ground to pick my hips up. And then back down. Stay on one side or alternate sides, that's fine. Because we're doing a minute, do 30 seconds. That is 30 seconds. So go switch to the other side if you haven't switched to the other side yet. When you drive your hips up, I want you to push you through the entirety of the flat foot. So if your left foot is flat when you drive up, you want your full left foot on the ground. There it is.
So on my left side, I'm pushing through my right foot.
If you're on that side, we're gonna push through the ring. Yeah, got it. Gang rest. Rest go. We are gonna superset that with side plank ABD. So whether you want to go short lever, modified long lever, you're gonna go into a side plank position, and then you're gonna lift either the whole leg away from the other leg or just the knee. Your choice. We're gonna do 20 seconds on each side. So we're just in the side plank position. You just take your legs apart from each other. We're gonna go in 3, 2, 1, go. So we're just going up into a side plank position. So mark it like this. And then lifting the leg up. Yes. Five seconds again. Rest, switch sides. You're gonna go right into this other side. 3, 2, 1, go. So picking the hips up, lifting the leg apart from each other. All right, gang, rest. Just one set for those 4 exercises so we can get everything in today. Grab some water, juice up. And then what we go. All right,
That's what you buy.
that's it. Right in plain sight. All right, gang, so first exercise we got today, we got a combo. So there are 2 different ways you could do this. If you have a box or a bench or something that you want to step up onto, you can definitely do this with a step up. If you don't, it's totally fine. You don't need one. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna do a post lunge. So I'm gonna take a step back. I'm gonna take a step back. I'm gonna lightly touch my knee to the ground. I'm gonna stand up. I'm gonna go back down, touch my knee to the ground, and then stand all the way up. So it's step back, touch knee, up, touch knee, back together. Okay, and that would be 1 rep. So that's the first exercise. The second exercise is going to be a bent over fly or bent over tees into bent over Ys. So we do tees, and then we're going to bring it right up into our Y position. Okay, so a bunch of tees first, and then a bunch of Ys after that. Third exercise, hip ups. So the idea with the hip ups in this particular phase is that we want you to load them hard. So we want weight across your pelvis. So this is either going to be regular hip ups, if those are hard enough. If those are too easy, put a weight across your pelvis. If that's too easy, go single leg hip up. If that's too easy, go single leg hip up with a weight across your pelvis. Okay. Single leg will probably be the hardest, so I would almost encourage everyone to start single leg because that's probably gonna be the hardest. Last exercise, full body hollow single arm press or alternate. So we're in a full body hollow position, or we can go short lever. We're gonna either do a single arm press, so all one side, or we're gonna alternate. Okay, make it harder, longer lever. Okay, we are gonna go. We're gonna go 12 minutes. As many rounds as we can get done in 12 minutes. Sets and reps are gonna be 10 to 15, 10 to 20, 15 to 25, 8 to 12. So first exercise is going to be 10 to 15. Do all one side first and then the other side. And remember, you're just taking a step back. You're going to touch your knee to the ground, bring it back up, back down, and then step back up.
1 leg at a time,
Yeah, do all one side first.
15 to 20.
10 to 15.
10 to 15.
I like your enthusiasm. Maybe just 10 to 15 for today.
Don't shout.
Yep, and then back down, Margaret. Good. And then bring both feet together and then do that leg again. You got it, Meg. Meg, I want you pushing through your front heel. So I want you heavy on your front heel, not heavy on your toe. For that first exercise, we're doing 10 to 15. If you can't do the post one, does it hurt? Whatever. Let's give you a little bit more of just kind of like not going down. Okay, and see if that takes away the deep. Okay. If you don't even do the other leg, then yeah. And after your post lunge and foot squat, we're going bent over flies. So we're in a T position. We're bringing our arms up. This would ideally be pinkies up or palms down for the T. And then for the Y, we're going thumbs up. And you want to use some weight. You're like 2.5 pounds, 5 pounds. And for that, we are doing 10 to 20. So that's 10 to 20 each one. 10 to 20 T's. And then 10 to 20 Y's. So T's are gonna be pinkies up, either pinkies up or palms down, and I's are gonna be thumbs up or palms down, either one. Better? Good.
Over.
Got it, Davios. Good, Margaret. Margaret, you could probably bend your knees a little bit more. Yep. Here your fly to wide raise, we're going into your hip ups. For most of you that are actually pretty much for all of you guys, if you wanted to do your first set of just bilateral hip ups with the weight across your belly, that's totally fine. But if you end up getting 25 reps, then I would encourage you to try and go to a single leg hip up. Did you do this one? Did you rise?
Yeah.
Yeah. There you go. Margaret, you got your hip ups.
Hip ups. Yeah.
Okay. Weight across the thumb. Yeah. That'd be okay. Probably gonna be too light, but let's do your first set.
Both, you mean?
Yeah, do both. And 25. After your hip ups, you're going into your full body hollow, single arm press, or alternating press. Difference in the two exercises: single arm press, you're gonna get a lot more core. Alternating press, you're gonna get a lot more upper body pressing exercises, so our movements, triceps, delts, pecs. So if you want a little more core, single arm. You're gonna think about pressing your lower back into the ground. Yep. And then you're gonna alternate. Yes. And you're gonna do 8 to 12. 8 to 12 presses. Margaret, watch me. So I want you guys, you two legs, so full body hollows, my lower back is pressed into the ground. My shoulder blades are up off the ground, my knees are bent, feeling in my abs, then I put the press in. Okay, so make sure you fill in your abs before you put the press in.
One at a time for core.
Yes, if you want to do it for core, do all one side first, then other side. Yeah. Guys, about halfway done. If you get 3 sets, great. Today being the first day of this program, really just looking for you guys to go through the movements. Familiarize yourself with the new phase or the new day 2 and the new phase. Well, I want you to think about there's a thumb tap pin on that mat. And so the idea is to be able to slowly lower yourself and just put that pin in the thumb. So nice and falling down. Stay heavy on the heel. And we're doing our post lunges and our split squats. We should primarily be feeling that. If you have any history of knee pain, you should primarily be feeling that in the butt and the hamstrings. If your knees feel pretty good, then you could be a little bit more aggressive with how far your knee goes to the top of your ankle, and you'll end up feeling it a little bit more in your quads. But regardless, pretty much always should be feeling it in the butt, and it might be butt and hamstrings, or it might be butt and quads, but we definitely want to be feeling those lunges in our squats, in our booty. For your flies, for your T's and Y's, or your flies and Y's, you can do all flies and then all Y's. You can alternate, either one's totally fine. Let's see. Good job, Davios. That team. Like a well-oiled machine. From my angle, you guys look like you're barely missing each other when you almost need.
We really are.
I mean, they're close. They are close. Frost right there.
O T, Ys, and Is.
Yep, after your lunges and squats, you're gonna go back to your Y's and T's.
Or just Ys and T's though.
Well, the bends over ones. So the T.
T. Yes.
and then
Y.
Because we love you.
What are we doing after that?
Then you're gonna do 5 backflips and 7 cartwheels.
One leg.
One leg.
Hip lifts. I missed.
Hip ups after Y's and T's. Did you, Margaret, did you do your Y's and T's?
I did.
Do your hip ups next. Feet down.
Ah,
Hey, that's okay. Gang, we got 90 seconds. 90 seconds. Very Halloween. Camo pants. Halloween stuff. 1 minute, gang, 1 minute. 1 minute, 1 minute to go. Yeah, we got 30 seconds. "15 seconds, guys. Finish whatever it is that you are doing. Be equal on both sides. We got about 5 seconds. Gang, that's time. Finish whatever it is that you were doing. We're gonna get about 2 minutes rest. Two minutes rest. Next two exercises, or excuse me. Next series of exercises. First exercise is going to be our lateral squats. So same thing we did in the last phase, okay? Same exercise. So legs are wide. I'm holding 2 dumbbells. The dumbbells are going to go inside and outside of my leg. If I'm holding 1 dumbbell, dumbbell goes to the inside of my leg. When you guys are doing your lateral squats should definitely be butt and hamstrings, okay? So big thing we're looking for is I'm pushing my hips back and my shin is vertical to the ground. The more my knee comes forward, the more I'm going to feel my quads. So I'm really thinking about pushing my butt back, right? The other thing I'm looking for is that you want your hip over top of your foot. So when I slide my hip, I want my hip over top of my foot. When I go to the left, I want my hip over top of my foot. Sometimes what will end up happening is we'll see people that will do this. They'll kind of twist, and they don't really take their hip over top of your foot. So I want you actually thinking about driving your hip over your foot. You can go back. That's first exercise. You will use weight with that. Second exercise, there are 2 basic ways that we can do this. So you're going to be in a face position. The first way that we can do this is the easier way. You're going to grab a dumbbell. You're going to grab a dumbbell. You're going to be down in the beast position, and you're doing rows. Okay, that's the first way that you do it. The second way is that you actually go into a beast, meaning knees are off the floor, and you do your row. For today, you can alternate. You do all one side, either knees on the ground doing a row, or knees off the ground with a row. Last one. Blackbirds. So we're going to go belly down. We're going to go forehead to the ground. We're going to start in a wide position. And we're going to go to a handcuff position, either knuckles to knuckles or hand on top of hand. If you go hand on top of hand, I want you to alternate which hand's on top each time. So left hand on top for your first rep, second rep, switch hands, third rep, switch hands. We're going to go 8 minutes. As many rounds as we get done. Lateral squats are going to be 15 to 20 all one side. And then we're going to go into our beast rows. All right, gang, 15 to 20 lateral squats, all one side. Make sure you are thinking about actually driving the hip over top of the knee, or excuse me, hip over top of the foot. And then we're also working on driving our butt back. Try to feel as much as we can in the glutes and the hamstrings. Give me all one side. And we're doing 15 to 20. If the blackbirds are easy, feel free to grab a weight. There you go, man. Get those shoes on. Much easier. So if those blackbirds are easy, found keep maybe like some soup cans or like half-pound dumbbell, half-pound weights. You don't need a lot for the blackbirds to make those really hard. So if it's easy when you're doing a body weight, grab some small weights, a pound, half a pound, plenty. Even if that's in the squat. But don't worry about the line. Just keep your foot planted, yeah, up and down. After your lateral lunges, you're going into your beast row. So again, that is on your knees and then you're rowing the dumbbell, or knees off the ground, rowing the dumbbell. Knees off the ground, rowing the dumbbell, really hard. Like light dumbbell, 5-pound dumbbell, 10-pound dumbbell. You got a lot going on in that motion. After your beast rows, 8 to 10 of those, we're going into our blackbirds. Blackbirds, we are going to do 15. Actually, maybe 14, because it has to be an even number, because we're all sharing hands. Okay, we are halfway done. 4 minutes down. 4 minutes to go. We do have a finisher today. Unfortunately, you're not finished until you're finished.
On your definition.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, please let me know if you're having any pain, knee pain with the lunges. You guys are having any knee pain with the lunges, please let me know. There you go. So just flip the knees a little bit off the ground. Pull the dumbbell.
That,
Four. See what Nancy's doing? Okay. Lori, just keep that foot out. So just do the squat. You don't have to. Good job, Meg. Good job, Margaret. Fabulous, you got it. Okay, we got 1 minute. We got 1 minute. Wait, 1 minute. Got 1 minute, and we got a finisher. And then you guys are finished. And we got 15 seconds. Five seconds. Finish whatever you're doing. Okay, rest. Rest. You will need a long band. So long band. Hopefully everybody has a long band. Meg, you got a long band? Mark, you got a long band? There you go. Pow. You got anything thicker than that, Margaret? Oh wait, actually, is that yellow? Is that orange?
I have a yellow,
Do you have a size in between the yellow and the orange?
black, yellow, orange,
Go with black.
the smaller black one.
Yeah, the black should be about a little bit thinner than the length or than the width of your thumb.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that looks about right. That'll work. And Meg, yep, you got it. You got it. Meg, you can grab all the bands that you have. I'm just gonna have to. All right, guys. So finisher today. You gotta get some biceps in. Because sun's out. Sun's out. Pew, pew. And we gotta get some glutes in. So we're gonna do glute and the bicep finisher. Here's what it's gonna look like. So we're gonna do X band walkout to start. So I'm gonna take my trusty rubber band. I'm gonna step inside the band, okay, like this. I'm gonna make an X. Here's my X. Higher the band goes, harder it is. Closer the band goes, easier, okay? Generally speaking, somewhere between nipple line and, belly button, nipple line, that's what we're looking for. I'm gonna go butt back a little tiny bit, soft knees, and then I'm gonna step out, okay? When I do my X band walkout, feet pointing straight ahead, short, fast steps. Feet straight ahead. That's gonna be the first movement. What we're gonna do for that is we're gonna do 1 minute. I'll let you know in 30 seconds are up. After you're done with that, you're gonna still be inside your band. You're still gonna have an X, okay? You can grab the band any way you want, palms up, neutral grip, whatever. You're gonna do 7 curls, bottom range of motion. So 7 bottom range curls. Then you're gonna do 7 full range of motion curls. And then 7 just the top range of motion curls. Then Let the band go. You're gonna reach down, you're gonna touch the ground. Little baby hop, or just touch the ground, stand back up. What we're gonna do, I'm gonna time you for your first minute. But after your first minute, you guys are gonna kind of go apart from each other. So the only thing that you have to time is just your X band walkout. And the easiest way for you to time that is what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna time you for the first round, count how many steps you take one direction. And that'll be about 30 seconds, and then you'll go the opposite direction. Just make sure you hit those numbers again when you come back to it. All right, gang, X band walkout. 3, 2, 1, go. Feet are pointing straight ahead. Fast, short steps. Baby steps, shuffle. Okay. Butt back, soft knees. Should be feeling that in your glutes. Okay, that is 30 seconds. So you would switch sides. You can also just keep doing 10 on each side until you get a minute done. And you guys should be feeling this in the glutes. We got 10 seconds. And then you're going to stand inside the band. And you're going to do 7 bottom range of motion curls. All right, rest. 7 bottom range of motion curls. Okay, just all the way down and then halfway up. And then 7 full range of motion curls. All the way down, all the way up. And then 7 just top range. So from the top, halfway down. Should have a good burn in the biceps by the time that you finish that. If you don't, go a little bit slower. Taking your legs farther apart will also make it harder. Once you get your 21 reps done, you let the band go. Feet are going to go wide. And we got round touch with either a jump squat or just regular ground touches, and that is going to be 15. And then you're going back to your X band walkout. You got it. Mark, did you get 21 done?
No, I did all those. I forgot. I was gonna go into the bands again.
That's okay. Give me some jump squats. Then go back to your X band.
Squats, jump squats.
15. Then we're going back to our X bands. We got 90 seconds. Again, 1 minute. For your X band walkout in 30 seconds, you're getting approximately 25 done. So you can do 25 if you wanted to, you can do 25 on each side. Then you're gonna go back to your curls. 7 bottom range of motion curls. Slower, harder. Feet further apart, harder. 7 bottom range of motion curls. 7 full range of motion curls. And then 7 top range, just from the top halfway down. We got 20 seconds left. Sorry. It's hard. 10 seconds. Gang, you are done. You are finished. Good job, guys.
Thanks, man.
Fabulous, great job.
Thank you.
Margaret, great job.
Thanks.
Thanks, Alaska. Good job. You guys did great. You guys all have a great weekend.
You too.